hopes, dreams, maybe not so much anymore, but discoveries, Pokemon. And hey guys, it's me, your friendly neighborhood POKEMANIAC, coming at you with my second Let's Play of the channel. And yeah, you're looking at your screen, you're seeing that right. It is in fact a Pokemon game on the Nintendo DS. However, you wouldn't be able to tell by looking at that little intro there. Oh my gosh, welcome everyone to, well, number one, my favorite generation of Pokemon, and number two, my favorite Pokemon game. Let's play Pokemon White. All right, and we got a nice little preview of our box legendary there. He looks all nice and intimidating. Ooh, decisions. Even a mic test. How about that? Test 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Mine's working, so let's start. Let's get this new game started. Hi there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Juniper. Everyone calls me the Pokemon. Nobody calls you that. Guys, I can't stand it with these professors. Nobody in the history of time has ever called them the Pokemon Prof, Pokemon Professor, none of that. My goodness. All right, and, ooh, look at that animation. Oh my gosh, these are fully articulated sprites. That's right, this world is widely inhabited by mysterious creatures called Pokemon. Well, that does not look like any Pokemon I've ever seen before, and, with the 5th gen, that might be a recurring theme to watch out for. Pokemon have mysterious powers. They come in many shapes and live in many different places. I did not expect that to go to that place. I was expecting sizes, so thank goodness my brain, like, on autopilot read the correct text. We humans live happily with Pokemon, living and working together. We complement each other, and we also insult each other, depending on what Pokemon it is. Parasect. We help each other out to accomplish difficult tasks. Having Pokemon battle one another is particularly popular, and it deepens the bonds between people and Pokemon. Well, gee, doesn't that just seem violent, huh? It's like a legalized dog fighting, and the dogs like it, I suppose. I wonder if that'll pop up later. And that is why I research Pokemon. Well, that's enough for me. Yeah, oh my goodness, yap. That's all this professor, that's all the Pokemon professor does nowadays, huh? Could you tell me a bit about yourself? Are you a boy or are you a girl? Now, the classic Pokemon question. For everyone's information, am in fact a boy, but since we played as a boy in the last generation, and I feel like this is just probably going to make my thumbnails do way better, we are going to go with a girl. All right, you're a girl, right? Well, technically no, but that's neither here nor there. I'd like to know your name. Please tell me. All right, and our name, if you couldn't guess, well, my name, personally, is Jake, and I am so happy to be your guide here in Pokemon White version. But, however, for all intents and purposes, our character, or our trainer, our sprite, our avatar, is going to be named Maniac, because I'm your friendly neighborhood Pokemaniac. Your name is Maniac? Absolutely it is. So your name's Maniac. What a wonderful name. Yeah, that's a proper way to respond to someone when they say that their name is Maniac. Oh, yeah. What a wonderful name that is. Well then, I'm going to introduce you to your two best friends. Whoa! Okay, lady, hold on. I don't even know you. And you don't know me. You don't know who my best friends are. But I guess, okay. This young man is Sharon. Oh, we don't even get, okay, number one, he looks like a total dork, a dweeb with, his glasses, 4 eyes over here, and we don't even get to name him. What's the point? He can be a little difficult, but he's a very honest person. This young woman is Bianca. Okay, she looks a little more friendly. Looks a little kind of unkempt there. I wonder what that hat is keeping down in ways of her hair. She's a little flighty, but she works very hard. I don't know what flighty means, but I can probably gather just from that sprite alone. I think you three have potential, so I'm going to give you a very, very important Pokemon. What? Right off the bat? We don't even have to do anything? We don't have to wander out into the grass and get told off about the dangers of wild Pokemon? Wow, how about that? Maniac, where? The moment you choose the Pokemon that will accompany you on your journey, your story will truly begin. During your journey, you will meet many Pokemon and people with different personalities and points of view. My goodness, they do a lot here in this exposition. And this, it's also, you know, I've kind of been hinting at these things already, but this all kind of just like bleeds together as to why this is my favorite generation of Pokemon. We will be thoroughly exploring these points of view all throughout the game, and I love talking about them. I really hope you find what is important to you in all these travels. That's right! Befriend new people and Pokemon and grow as a person. That is the most important goal for your journey. Let's go visit the world of Pokemon. All right, so, okay, so we're starting off. It's winter. So something else, too, look at them graphics! Oh my gosh, you thought it couldn't get any better than the Gen 4 graphics with Pokemon? Like, Gen 4 was a huge upgrade from the previous generation, Gen 3, and Gen 3 looked beautiful, don't get me wrong. But, oh my goodness, you want to talk about pushing the DS to its absolute limits. The 5th gen of Pokemon absolutely did it, and absolutely nailed it! Alright, so here's one of our best friends, Sharon. Maniac. Where? I heard from Professor Juniper. We can have a Pokemon? What's keeping Bianca? He gets a little foot tap. Like, just these little... We'll get to it. Am I a little late again? Sorry! Bianca, I've known you for 10 years that you have no sense of time, but seriously, today's the day we can get a Pokemon from Professor Juniper. I know! Sorry, Maniac. Sorry, Sharon. So, where are the Pokemon? They were delivered to Maniac's house, so Maniac gets first pick. I like those rules. Naturally. Alright, well, if everyone's in agreement. The Pokemon are waiting for us inside that gift box. Okay, Maniac, you go first and take a peek at the gift box. I want to meet the Pokemon right now. Alright, dude, chill, man. Alright, so, yeah, here we are. We finally have control of our little character. And, oh, I'm holding down the B button, but we're not running, so that's a little unfortunate. But, yeah, so we're in my house. My house, my rules, losers. So we're going to go, I'm going to pick the first Pokemon. Well, I mean, honestly, like... This usually happens when it comes to the rivals. Bianca, I truly believe she actually just, you know, it's my house, so I get to pick the first Pokemon. Sharon, on the other hand, he seems like the kind of, you know, schemer who's like, yeah, go ahead and pick the first Pokemon, and I'll pick the one strong against it. But anywho, let's go ahead and open up the gift box. All right. My God, again, just these little animations already, like, we've just, it boggles the mind. I've brought 3 Pokemon, one for you and one for each of your friends. Please settle your choices politely. Enjoy your Pokemon, Professor Juniper. My goodness, again, this is so nice. We don't even have to, like, go anywhere. But, ooh, here it is. Without further ado, guys, choose a Pokemon. I'm gonna, like, okay, like, it's down here on the touch screen, and it's gonna give us a little preview here, but, like, hang on, guys. Like, look at this animation for a second. Like, just... Like, it's absolutely bonkers. Like, check this out. Look at that. These are the true capabilities. This is going even further beyond on the Nintendo DS. All right, so we have 3 Pokemon to choose from. We have the Grass-type Pokemon Snivy, who looks... Oh, look at him. He's a little cute. Looks a little, what would you call that? A little nonchalant. He looks bored with life already. So, maybe that's not quite for us. Oh, look at, oh, he's so cute. Tepig, the fire-type Pokemon. Tepig, it's a good pun, but I don't know, guys. Because we did have, you know, Infernape. We picked Chimchar in 4th gen, so I don't know if we can necessarily go 2 fire types in a row. And, I mean, it does come with a diaper already on it, so I don't trust its continence at all. And what you are looking at is arguably the most adorable creature you have ever seen in your life. The water-type Pokemon, Oshawott, who's a little sea otter, and he's got a shell on his stomach. Okay. Out of the 3 here, guys, I think the choice is painfully obvious. Let's go with the water-type Pokemon, Oshawott. Is this the Pokemon you want? Why, yes, it is. And Maniac chose Oshawott. That's right, guys. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, I'm so excited already. It's like new journey, new friends, new Pokemon, new everything.
Okay, I'll take this Pokemon. Sharon, that one's yours.
Oh, okay, so it wasn't Sharon just plotting deviously against us. Man, I have no faith in my best friend. I guess fighting Docky for so long, you kind of, you're already like, predispositioned a certain way. But I guess Sharon right there breaking down those biases that I have. Hey, how come you get to pick out my Pokemon? Oh, never mind. I wanted Snivy from the start anyway. All right, so that's cool. I guess all's well that ends well. Again, if you pick any other Pokemon, Sharon always wanted the Pokemon strong against you in the first place anyway. So, so as Bianca says,
everyone has chosen a Pokemon, so that's that.
And what do new trainers do when they choose their Pokemon?
Hey, I know. Let's have a Pokemon battle.
That's right. Bianca, she gets me. She understands. She understands how things work. So I dig Bianca, and Sharon too, even though I'm, still a little on the fence about him, but so far he's been proving me wrong. So, honestly, Bianca, even though they're still weak Pokemon, you shouldn't have Pokemon battles inside a house. Actually, my goodness, Sharon is just the absolute picture of actually, huh?
Don't be a worry wart. These little ones are weak, like you said. We have to let them battle so they get stronger. It's settled, Maniac. Get ready for a Pokemon battle.
So let's get ready to rumble! Our very first battle, and it is against the lovely Bianca. And look at these animations are so good. Like she has to pull the Pokeball out of her bag. So, if you couldn't guess from Sharon's dialogue, Bianca will pick the Pokemon that is weak to you. In this instance, it is Tepig. All right, and her Tepig, pure Fire-type Pokemon, it's going to be on level 5. Again, if you chose Oshawott, it's going to be a Tepig. If you chose Tepig, it's going to be a Snivy, and if you chose Snivy, it's going to be an Oshawott. And as starting out with, as per usual, we only have 2 moves, no super effective moves or anything yet, which is fortunate for us right now. So, without further ado, I suppose we should go and tackle. Now, along with some graphical updates, as you can see, guys, the Pokemon are in constant motion.
Eek! Ouch! I won't let you get away with that.
All right, you don't have much of a choice, Missy. It's nice that our Oshawott is faster, so we are likely going to win this, little standoff that we're having right here. But that is actually concerning how much damage this Tepig is doing to us. But Oshawott coming through, baby! First battle crit! Oh, I'm so proud of you, Oshawott. Oh, I love you already. You're the best Pokemon any trainer could ask for. So, geez, there's so much to talk about. As you can see, just in this first battle screen, there's constant animation from the Pokemon. They're fully articulated sprites the whole time.
The Pokemon on both sides did their best.
Yeah, well, I think mine did a little bit more than his best because he got the critical hit. And we have 500 Poke for winning, already extorting our best friends. Okay, I guess Sharon was right once again.
Wow, Maniac, you're gonna be an awesome trainer someday, I can tell. No doubt.
Bianca, would you like to take a look around? That's comedy right there.
What happened? Wow, Pokemon are amazing! So little, but so strong.
Oh, she's a trainer after my own heart, I'm telling you.
I'm so glad that I get to have a Pokemon.
Yeah,
I'm sorry about your room, Maniac.
Yeah, look, I'm glad to have Pokemon too, but it's not your room that got absolutely trashed, Bianca. You are completely hopeless. Here, I'll restore your Pokemon for you. And Sharon, being the nice, responsible dad of the group, I suppose, is gonna heal up our Pokemon. He came prepared. We don't even have any items yet.
Hey, Sharon, how about you battle too? With all you know, I'm sure you can battle without turning the room into a disaster area like I did.
Well, there's really not much more you could probably do to my room. I believe you're right. It'll be no problem for me to keep the room from getting any messier. Besides, it's not fair that you two are the only ones who get to have fun battling. Okay, so there's a little playful spirit in there. I'm excited. I'm down. It's decided. you'll be my opponent in our first Pokemon battle. Let's see what you can do, Snivy. All right, my name's Maniac. He always does this. He's so forgetful. My name isn't Snivy. All right, and another trainer animation. Yeah! All right, Pokemon Trainer Sharon. And he's going to send out his Snivy. Once again, this Pokemon is going to be whatever type you're weak to. So, in our case, because we picked Oshawott, he's going to have Snivy. If we pick Snivy, he's going to have Tepig. And if we pick Tepig, he's obviously going to have Oshawott. Again, no super effective moves right now. Nothing too much to worry about. But gives you a nice little taste of the, of how your Pokemon compares stat-wise and, battle-wise. So, we were faster than Tepig, but Snivy's obviously going to be faster. I finally become a trainer. Everything starts from here. All right, nerd. Yeah, everything's starting from here, but it's not. I don't think it's going to go too swimmingly for you. I say that even though in my last series, I literally lost my first Pokemon battle to our rival, Donkey. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get back to talking about the Leers are getting a little concerning, but let's get back to talking about the battles. So as you can see, battle animations, they look absolutely slick. The sprites are going to be moving the entire battle, and that goes for every single Pokemon. Something else to note, this is going to hurt, okay? Oh, that didn't hurt as bad as I thought. But also, the Snivy's bulkier than you would think. So let's go over here, down here, and let's give Oshawott a little, well, we can get a summary. So we can look down here. Torrent powers up the water-type moves in a pinch. So if you're below, I believe it's third health. If you're a third health or below, you will get a boost to your water-type moves, which is nice. And speaking of moves, something else that is a little bit different. Tackle! The Mad Lads done did it. You're wondering why I haven't missed a tackle in this entire time and why it's doing so much damage? This is why. So, in 5th Gen, they have changed up things just a little bit. Not only in, all the animations and everything, but they sat down and really, hashed out a lot of the moves that Pokemon, number one, learn, and number two, what they actually do. And I think most of these changes are just 100% for the better. So I just wanted to point that out there while we have it, because, there's really, tackle is not going to be interesting to talk about at all in the near future. So let's go back to oh yeah, we're already in battle. That's right. I forgot where we were. So let's go back up and finish off Sharon like we know how. So he's going to end it with a Leer, which I guess you'd probably be mean-mugging the person who's kicking your butt in your absolute first Pokemon battle. So with that, Snivy fainted. All right, and we gain a lot of experience points, finally getting ourselves to level 6. We did not quite hit level 6 off of the battle with Bianca, but we definitely did here after beating Pokemon Trainer Sharon. So that's a Pokemon battle. And we get another cool $500 for winning. Jeez, this Pokemon battling thing might be a little more profitable than I thought. I made a strange blunder in my first battle, but this feeling I have, dude, bro. Oh, you're preaching to the choir, man. I totally get it. Like when we got our butts handed to us by Donkey in Pokemon Platinum. Oh, this feeling I have. I'm finally a trainer. But first, we'd better go apologize to your mother about this messed up room. Hey! Keep my mother's name out of your mouth. But actually, he's probably right.
Oh, I better come too.
Yeah. Well, at least, so, as you can see, Bianca's kind of the more, flying by the seat of her pants, whatever life has to offer type of trainer. And Sharon is the more responsible one. And honestly, they appear to be very good people, because they're going to go, apologize for ruining my room. And I mean, my goodness, look at this place. Like, my tree's knocked over, my TV's oh, please tell me the Wii's okay. It's a Wii console. It's not even scratched. Woo! That's that good Nintendo engineering right there. Thank goodness that the Pokemon left the Wii alone. However, everything else, like my desk and even my bed and these little footprints everywhere, I just absolutely love it. Oh my goodness. Again, this game starts off with an absolute bang. I'm very sorry about all the trouble, ma'am.
Well, we can clean up.
Cleaning up? No worries. I'll take care of it later. Oh, and her mom is dope, too. What the heck? Okay, already, everything about this game, just starting off in the first, literally, 20 minutes, has already just been amazing. shouldn't you be on your way to meet Professor Juniper? Yes, thank you. Please excuse us. I'll stop by later to help you clean up. Come on, let's go thank Professor Juniper. I'll be waiting in front of the Pokemon Research Lab.
Oh, wait, I gotta go home first. Thanks for having us over.
Goodbye, ma'am. Parting is such sweet sorrow. I don't know why Sharon's hitting on our mom, but whatever, we'll sort that out. My, Maniac. What? Also, Mom, why did you name me Maniac? That makes absolutely no sense. Pokemon battles are so lively, aren't they? Oh, she gets it. I could hear the Pokemon's cries clear down here. That sure reminded me of my first Pokemon battle. Ooh, okay, we get some lore. Mama was a trainer herself. Okay, interesting. Oh, and you know, after a battle, you need to rest your Pokemon. All right, and then so Mom's going to heal us up, also indicating that she will be able to heal your Pokemon anytime you stop at home, kind of like a Pokemon Center. Your Pokemon's looking great. Now, if you're going out, don't forget your cross transceiver. I like how they put it in like quotation marks because the way it's, well, as we'll see here in a second, it's spelled out like X transceiver, which I called it for, you know, the first couple of years these games had come out, but she very clearly says cross transceiver. That's a good way of, like, you know, shortening it. So, Maniac put the cross transceiver in the key items case. You're going to thank the professor too, right? Better get going, honey. All right. Oh, and with that, we get to go and start our Pokemon adventure by going and seeing the illustrious Professor Juniper. After our mom, who's totally the chillest mom in the entire world. My goodness, look at that. Ah! What gives with this animation? This is, like, I'm not kidding. This is too good for the DS. I don't quite understand it. I'm moving right along. Let's explore our hometown, I suppose.
I've heard there are a lot of Pokemon and many different people in the world. When I hear stories about them, I get very excited.
Me too, kid. Me too. And it's also something I didn't really mention. As you can see, like, in order to kind of clear up any, like, confusion, I guess, with dialogue, everyone who's talking actually has like a speech bubble. So as you can see, the speech bubble extends from them to the bottom of the screen. The power of science is amazing. Okay, I guess there's more than one Maniac in this town. Now you can use infrared to do all sorts of things in the blink of an eye. All right, so kind of giving a hint at you know, some of the features that they added here in Pokemon Black and White. And guys, I cannot get, I'm going to be gushing over the graphics of this game, like, the whole time. But, like, look at this. First of all, our town, absolutely stunning. Seaside, I suppose. And you can see the light reflecting off the water. Just, oh, everything about this place is great. All right, so moving right along, coming over here, this is Bianca's house. We saw Bianca run this way. We'll go check in on her in a second.
Do you think traveling with Pokemon changes people?
No, absolutely not.
You're right. It's fine to just enjoy the journey without overthinking it.
Okay, well, hang on. All right, that's not fair. Like, at least give me some... you'd think, you know, they would actually argue their point a little bit. Yes, I do.
Me too. Traveling and thinking about many things can definitely make a difference.
She's like a yes man, isn't she? Those types of people. All right, people pleasers, as it were. And coming over here, this is Sharon's house. I guess only the three of us live in town, and everyone else are just vagrants or nomadic people who have just stopped by. Definitely the power of science guy probably just stopped by. All right, so let's go talk to Sharon's parents. Sharon's dad, which is also kind of funny. That got the speech bubble, so it's like he's saying, "Oh, I'm Sharon's dad. Hey, Maniac! I heard it from the professor. So, you're getting a Pokemon, eh? Oh, you've already got it. That sure is a cute Pokemon. Oh my gosh, I know. Isn't he just the best? Oh, he's like a little otter. He's got his little shell on his stomach. And you're all finally starting your journeys as trainers. Well, let me read you a passage from a book called The Bible, Adventure Rules. The X button is vitally important to trainers. Never forget that. Thanks, Sharon's dad. I'm glad that was in the adventure rules. All right, and presumably Sharon's mom?
Sharon's mom. That's Sharon. I'm sure he's at the laboratory. He's so, how shall I put it? Diligent? Or better yet, conscientious? Or better yet, a nerd?
All right. So, yeah, this is Sharon's house, and then up here is Sharon's room. There's really nothing to see here. Very neat and tidy, though. This is exactly how I pictured Sharon's room being. And also, interesting, he gets a whole floor. interesting that the kids all get a whole floor to themselves. I don't know where the parents sleep, but that is not our concern. Let's go check in on Bianca. She said she had to swing back home. All right. And ooh, cutscene. No! No! 1,000 times no!
But I'm a good trainer who got a Pokemon and everything. I could totally go on an adventure.
Oh, she pulls her hat down.
Oh, it's okay. It's fine. I'll be waiting for you in front of the lab, okay?
And this is another one of those reasons why I really, really love this game. In previous installments, even in Platinum, they kind of dealt with, like, you know, certain heavier subjects, and they were, you know, not too scared to really, you know, kind of, you know, poke into some more, like, I guess, realistic subjects as well. And this game is chock full of this kind of stuff because, I mean, when you think about it, you're sending either 10 or in this case 13-year-olds out on their own to adventure with ostensibly wild animals, and then of course the people in the world. Like, of course there would be parents against this. So let's go see how the situation boils down.
What nonsense is this? How could my daughter, who knows nothing about the world, be going on a journey with Pokemon?
All right. So yeah, this is not even like an overblown or non-understandable reaction. Like that makes total sense. Don't mind my husband, dear. He's just being overprotective. All children go on adventures with Pokemon. Did the TV tell you that? It's part of growing up. All right. So Bianca's mom's a little more understanding. You know, that's just kind of how you do it. But it's interesting that they put these ideas out there. And that's something we'll see a lot in this game is ideas being presented and then not telling you which ones, you know, are necessarily right or wrong. It kind of leaves it up to you, which, like, overall, it makes the game really feel like it's like, it felt like the Pokemon series had grown up with me, and of course all other people who were playing this game around the time it came up. Just phenomenal stuff. Okay, let's go meet the professor. All right, and Bianca just she took that on the chin, and she's handling it like a champ. So let's go see what the professor has to say. Hi there, I've been waiting for you young people. Let me introduce myself again. My name is Professor Juniper. We all know your name. Oh, come, Sharon. Probably could have phrased that a little bit better. This is not a time to take things lightly. Today is a day to remember. So it's always to remember always. So it's best to behave with some formality. That being so, once again, my name is Professor Juniper, and I am researching when and how the creatures called Pokemon came into existence. Well, as I understand it, at the beginning of time, there was not at the beginning of everything, there was just this egg, and it hatched into nothing, and then this big horse thing with a bunch of plates that changed its type basically just sculpted everything out, and then created a dragon that's part metal that controls time, and then a dragon that's part water that controls all of space, and then because all of that happened, basically a ghost dragon came to kind of give balance to the force. There's a whole game about that, but I'm sure you knew that. All right, and guys, she's giving us the old, looking up and down. Oh, that's unusual. You've already had a Pokemon battle. How could you tell? Do we smell? So maybe that's why. I don't know what that means, guys. I'm sorry. It was just the first thing that popped into my head. It feels as though your Pokemon have already begun to trust you. Also, getting mad Miss Frizzle vibes from Professor Juniper here. By the way, would you like to give your Pokemon a nickname? Absolutely. I would love to give my cute little Oshawott a nickname. And I can't think of a better, more fitting nickname here than to name our lovely little Oshawott Skipper. All right. I see. Are you sure you're okay with the nickname Skipper? The way she says that kind of makes me, I don't know, doubt in my nicknaming abilities. But yes, I think that is great because Skipper You know, he's the water type. He's a water type Pokemon, first of all. And he's our first Pokemon, so ostensibly he's kind of like the leader of the team. So I don't know. I feel like Skipper is just such an appropriate, it's nautical and it's, captain of the ship type of stuff. I think that's the perfect nickname for a cute little Oshawott. Skipper is its name. That is such a great name. Okay, she said that about my name too. So I'm Maniac, which isn't really a great name. So I'm beginning to think she's a little more sarcastic than I'm giving her credit for. As for why I gave all of you Pokemon, it's for the actually, it's for the Pokedex, right? Pokedex? I am astonished. Nice work, Sharon. Could you let me talk a little bit? You've already studied Pokemon extensively, haven't you? She is handling this very, very well. Actually, I've studied Pokemon for years before this game came out. I know everything about Pokemon. Still, let me explain everything from the beginning, for everyone's sake. Yeah, just say thank you and keep going. That's how you handle these types of people, kids, more specifically. The Pokedex is a high-tech device that automatically records the Pokemon you encounter. So, I want you three to visit many places and meet all of the Pokemon in the Unova region. Okay, so we are in the Unova region. So, very interesting. This is my request. Help me, Obi-Wan. You're my only hope. Maniac! Where? Sharon! Bianca! You'll go on an adventure to complete the Pokedex, will you not? You know what? We've already done that. I've already got Skipper. I don't really think I need to do this anymore. So, nope. Here's what I need from you. What I want to hear are the courageous words of the people who will blaze new paths around the world. I want you three to travel to many distant places and meet all the Pokemon in the Unova region. No, seriously, I'm good. Here is what I need from you. As the professor who gifted you those Pokemon free of charge and are about to give you a piece of high technology. A piece of high-tech technology. That's what I'm looking for. She wants us to go. Okay, well, you know what? I think that sounds like a grand idea.
Okay. Yes, Professor.
Thank you very much. Because of you, I can become a Pokemon trainer, exactly as I've always wished. All of you, thanks. You have given me the best possible answer, even though it took a while to get there. All right, and we get ourselves the Pokedex. All right. Next, I need to teach you how to meet Pokemon. Oh, I think we did a pretty good job already. You see a Pokemon, you go and you see an animal out in the wild, and you just go beat them up, right? That's kind of the gist. Sharon, do you want to chime in on this? Please meet me at Route 1, okay? Oh, Route 1. All right, interesting. So
since the professor asked us, it's okay to go on an adventure, right?
This means so much after the scene that we just saw in her household. She's very nervous, like she wants to do it, but she's still very nervous about doing it because, her dad is, so against it.
I can explore and maybe find out what I want to do in life. I think I'd like that.
Of course. We can travel however we want while we complete the Pokedex. All right. And, Sharon already seems to know what he wants to do with his life. And then Bianca seems to really want to go on a quest of self-discovery, which I think is absolutely admirable. Both of them in their own sense. And, well, I guess for us, what do we really want to get out of this journey? I guess there's only one way to find out. And that is to take the first step. But, Mom! This is so embarrassing.
Come on, Maniac, wait up.
All right. Oh, wow. That's interesting. I'm not used to not getting bumped into and then charged an obscene amount of money for getting bumped into. Oh, there you are. And what did the professor have to say? Oh, she asked you to complete the Pokedex? I can't believe it. Well, actually, I can. I already knew she was going to ask. That's why I brought you these town maps. Take them with you. Oh, the holy grail of items. The town maps, which we will be using frequently throughout our journey, guys. I swear to you. And we're going to put our town map in the key items case, right next to the cross transceiver. Here you are. Here you are, Sharon. I will treasure this map as it were a part of myself. I will think of you whenever I use it. I'll take good care of it. Dude, you got to stop hitting on my mom. And one for you too, Bianca.
Thank you so much.
As for your room, Maniac, or what's left of it, no need for any of you to worry. I'll take care of tidying up. Okay, Maniac? Ah, Pokemon. They're so cute, but they have enough power to destroy a bedroom, or the world, or the universe, or the fabric of space-time. There's a lot of things Pokemon can have the power to do. They really are something. With Pokemon like that at your side, you'll be safe wherever you go. That, I cannot argue with that logic at all. If everyone has a Pokemon, no one has to worry about them. I'll let your parents know. Wow, okay. Like, dang, she's taken a lot of responsibility on that. Particularly, I don't know if she knows Bianca's case right now, but that is a good woman right there. Like, thanks, Mom. That's actually incredibly generous. I hope that in addition to Pokemon, you'll find lots and lots of places you like in the Unova region and become wonderful adults. Have a great trip. I mean, yeah, become wonderful adults. It's not like we're 10 years old or anything. We're 13. Like, they're practically an adult already. If I use... actually, if I use the town map, I'll always know where I am. That's certainly helpful. Thanks, Sharon. Shall we head to Route 1? The professor's waiting.
Let's go! Let's go! Pokemon, let's go! Maniac, hurry and come too, okay?
Really could have phrased that better, Bianca. Okay, yeah. So, the professor wants to meet us all on Route 1 to take the first step in our journey in Pokemon Black and White. 5th gen, baby, here in the Unova region. And with that, guys, we will take our first steps in the next episode. So, if you liked what you saw, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, like, dislike, whatever you're feeling like. And until next time, guys. Ooh, I can't even wait to catch you later this time. Sharon is a big ol' nerd. Bianca, flighty as a bird. Juniper really likes to yap. Then there's me, the Pokemaniac.